Hey Dragon, what's up? How you doing? I'm trying to learn MMA. So yeah, taking baby steps towards learning MMA. Yeah. Yeah, my hips are pretty tight, so gotta work on that, you know. And balance, and there's a lot of things to learn. This left leg is tight, man. It's not as loose as I'd like it to be. But anyway. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Can you guys see what's going on? Let me check. Yeah. Just so. Yep, still got a little bit of gas left. I'm a fat guy, so yeah, I need to lose this weight, man. Yeah, that's funny. I'm thinking Pereira. I saw a podcast that said Uncle Ive is not that good at wrestling. So I don't know. I haven't really seen any of Uncle Ive's fights, so maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. Train like this daily, bro. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Oh, you also think it's Pereira. Yeah, you see, the way Pereira kicks is different from the way I kick. Like if Pereira had to do the roundhouse kick, he would do it with his toes. He would connect with his toes instead of his shin. I'm going to try and do it, but it's very dangerous. So you check. I'm not going to go full power when I do that because I'm going to break my toes. I'll show you with the, you got on Goliath. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen him many of his fights, so I don't know. I'll show you with the right side as well, how Pereira would kick. You check like that. Which is, I mean, if it connects on the chin, and it's a lot harder to see coming, you know, because if you want to connect with your shin to the head, or even with this part of your foot, you have to go much higher. Oh, you'll have the takedown advantage. Yeah, you're probably right, but I hear Pereira has been working on his takedown defense, so I don't know. So yeah, and the way he does a spinning heel kick is also different. Like, he does it, you can do it from same, yeah. Let me check if I can do it. You check, so he has, Pereira has, yeah, and the way he does low kicks as well. He'll just stand like this. Ta, ta, ta. He'll kick like that. Where a traditional low kick is like that. You throw your whole body into the kick. But you see, this kick is a lot faster than this one. So he has a different type of way of fighting. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, I think Pereira might have the advantage. But the way Pereira fights, he also damages himself in every fight. Like when he was fighting Roundtree, he had straight punches like this. He was hitting him straight like this with jabs. And he hit him so many times on the forehead that he damaged his fist. And also in the Yuri Prohaska fight, he kicked him in the head and then he broke his toe. So if Pereira does win, he has to destroy that guy quickly, because the longer he fights, the more he's going to hurt himself. But that's just my rookie opinion. But yeah, I guess that guy will try and take him down as much as possible. I will. I'll probably watch a highlight and whatever commentary there is, I'll try and read the commentary. But yeah, I don't have access to the stream of the fight, so I don't think Donald Weems, you think Alex gets beat? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him. Did he ever fight against a wrestler? Not sure if he ever has. But if he has, just let me know. But yeah, like I said, some of the podcasts are saying that Uncle Ive's wrestling isn't that good. Because Uncle Ive fought another wrestler and the wrestler took him down and held him down for a long time. So I don't know. Yeah, you can send me a link on a comment on one of my videos, and then the thing is, that's funny, Chinmay, but I think YouTube blocks links. I'm not sure, but I think they block links. So if you can comment on my video, if you can't, it's fine. I'll just get the highlights. I'll definitely get the knockdown if there is a knockdown, or the very end of the fight. So that's a definite. But apart from that, yeah, I don't really know if I'm going to get the fight. Sweet. It would be nice. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. But as far as I know, Pereira is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. As far as I know. Just tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's true. In that high level, belts don't really matter. Yeah, guess you're right. Yeah, I know. My guard is supposed to be up. But hey, bro. I'll try my best, man. But yeah, I'm very tired. And this bag, bro. I'm gonna work out the equation. Because now you have a 50 kg bag swinging that way and coming back. I wonder how many pounds of pressure that is. But yeah, it's intense, bro. When you have to stop the bag swinging. Listen to this Mookie. I already told you I can't do a 540 kick. So yeah, to stop that bag from swinging, bro, it's hard. I'll tell you what, once I can master the round kick, I'll start working on the 540 kick. But yeah, now I can't even do a proper 360 kick or a round kick, so, or even a side kick. Listen to what Demon Slayer is saying. My hands aren't up during the side kick. So those are things I have to work on first, you know. Yeah, that karate stance helps you with karate kicks. You know, like the who must I do BJJ against? Huh? You can't do BJJ without a partner. So yeah, I'll start working on my round snapping kicks and maybe some hook kicks to properly utilize the karate stance. It's tricky though, bro. Thank you, brother. How can I do judo without a partner? This Mickey is asking me to do things I can't do. Yeah, I think I'll just work on some karate moves right now. You want to know how much I weigh? Okay, let me tell you exactly. Then I have to go inside the house. So if you want to walk with me, I'll quickly go check. I'm guessing it will probably be about 90 kgs now. Let's go check. Yeah, I can't play any music, otherwise this content will be demonetized. I would have liked to play some songs while working out, but yeah, you know, YouTube rules are quite strict, so who's the welterweight champion at this stage? Who's the welterweight champion? Is middleweight higher than welterweight? Or how does it work? Oh, Bilal Muhammad. Probably the most hated fighter. Okay, let me check, get the scale quickly. Then I'll check. Okay, I've got the scale. For all those people that doubt the weight, here's the weight. If the scale has batteries, I'm not sure. Check. Oh, check, it's 100 kgs. Check. What is that? Light heavyweight or heavyweight? What is that? What is 100 kgs? Is that light heavyweight or heavyweight? You don't believe me, bro. What else? What else should I do to prove it to you? I'm not a short guy. I'm slightly above average when it comes to my height. And you've seen my belly fat, so all those things play a factor, you know? But yeah, it's not a good thing to be overweight, you know? It's a bad thing, because you are not in your prime, you know, physically. It's better to be cut. Small middleweight. Who's the middleweight champion now? DDP. I'm guessing DDP is the middleweight. You want to see the magic water? Okay. There's the magic water. I'm just going to check. I think someone's at the gate, which means I would have to end the live because some people are visiting. So let me just go check what's happening at the gate. Who's the middleweight champion right now? John Jones would destroy me. Have you seen? Oh, DDP. Okay. Yeah, John Jones has recently started learning his spinning back kick. So yeah, John Jones is pretty dangerous at this stage. That's like one of the hardest kicks there is, spinning back kick. So, and that guy has perfected his spinning back kick. He says he can do it effortlessly with both legs with no delay. So just imagine those spinning back kicks coming in. I mean, you saw what he did to Stipe. That spinning back kick destroyed his stomach or his ribs or whatever. So yeah, John Jones is pretty dangerous at this stage. Yeah, yeah, I thought I weighed 90 because I've been working out the whole day. But I've also been drinking water, so I guess that also has a factor. So a lot of this stuff is water, you know. A lot of your weight is what you eat and water as well. So there's things like water retention and that kind of thing. So I think that also has a factor. But look at me, bro. I'm a chubby guy. You check. So I'm not really adding weight or anything. So yeah, I think all those things play a factor. Just check the angle quickly. Yeah, I guess it's fine. My feet aren't conditioned enough for kicking the bag like that. A hook kick. That's sort of like what I was trying to do. You want to see a spinning hook kick? I can try. It's going to look sloppy, but I can try. Yeah, that's the best I got for the hook kick. Just a standing hook kick. Something like that. But I'm not flexible enough to do it without any velocity, you know. I think my max could probably be, a high kick can be anything. What are you referring to? Because that is a hook kick. A high kick can be a high front kick, can be a high roundhouse kick, can be a high anything, you know. So that is a hook kick. It's probably not the best, but that is what a hook kick looks like. It's not very powerful. The strongest kick is the spinning back kick, and then I'd say second to that is the side kick, and second to that or third to that would be probably the round kick. And yeah, I think a knee, no, sorry, let me think quickly, would be number one would be, I would say, the spinning back kick. Number two would be the side kick, probably the flying side kick, maybe. Number three would be, I'd say, the front kick. Number four would be the round kick. Number five would maybe be the knee. And yeah, when it comes to kicks, like, punches are different. Like, I think a punch, a straight punch, or a hook, I don't know which could be stronger. I'd say a straight punch is probably the strongest, and I think it's equivalent to, yeah, I don't know, but I know a back kick is the strongest one. I think second to that one is the side kick, the flying side kick. That kick is very dangerous, because if you don't land it properly, you're going to fall. But let me give it a try though. I almost fell on that one. Let me try again. You see, my left hip isn't Ada. It's part of my name. My name is Adam, so I just made it shorter by one letter, and sort of like a nickname, you know. A puffADA is a snake in my country, so I thought it could be a cool nickname. And instead of puffADA, puffADA. I'm from South Africa, my man. You want to see some boxing? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Nah, I don't want gloves. I don't want gloves. I want to condition my fists. I want them to look like Bruce Lee's fists, you know? Hey, but I tried that flying side kick. I think you have to get good at Thank you, brother. I don't think I have his fitness level. But yeah, long term, if I can reach his level, then maybe. I just do it because, one, for content, and two, it feels fun. Secret juice. Yeah, so I think in order to get good at this flying side kick, you first have to get good at the side kick. Because now my left hip I can do the flying side kick with my right leg, but not my left. I can speak a bit of, I'm fluent in Afrikaans and English, and I can speak a few words in Sesotho and Zulu. But yeah, not enough to really converse with anyone speaking those languages. Danish? Nah. Is that what you are? Are you Danish? Where are the people from? I'm from Gauteng. And you? Which province are you from? Which country speaks Danish? Huh? I'm trying to think. What am I gonna do now? My arms are pretty weak, so I guess I should do some boxing. you want to see that weak ass tornado kick again? Okay, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Telegraphing punches. I'm trying to work on conditioning this fist and the technique of my brain enough that I can just hit a straight punch, because that punch is not going to be telegraphed. But now you see the problem is, if I can show you from the side, if your fist goes straight, you check, it has to be in a straight line. And this buckling of the wrist is what happens when you punch straight like this. So once this happens, it's painful as hell, and it can take you out a couple of days. So learning to punch straight like this, it almost has to bend a little bit, you know, because now even if you punch straight, you see what's hitting first, these two knuckles, these bottom knuckles. So that's the problem with, like, I think if you're doing boxing, nah, just train from home. If you're doing boxing, you have those gloves and those wraps and whatever. But now, which gives you an advantage, because you don't really have to worry about your boxing technique. Because, like, even if you, let's say you punch straight, right? Punch straight, you turn your fist a little bit. It's still, you see what fingers are sticking out? These bottom knuckles. So if you turn your fist all the way, you see there's nothing sticking out. The chances of you hitting these ones is quite slim. So yes, there's definitely a telegraph. You check, because now you're, whereas check, you're not really gonna telegraph. You can even throw out the punch like that. So instead of throwing the punch out like how you would, you know, this, even this is telegraphing. Ideally, you can stand like this, just punch, just punch, just punch. But now, if you just punch like that, you can't really add any power. You can hit the bag lightly, because any power that you give is going to be taken by these knuckles, which is a problem. So that's why whenever I punch like this, I end up hitting these knuckles, because I hit hard. I don't hold back when hitting the bag. I hit hard, so I don't want to damage my hand if I hit too hard. So I hit very hard. So instead of punching like this or like this, punch like this. You check, or at least that's the plan, just to protect my hand and any things that can't really be conditioned. Like, I don't know if you can condition these parts of your fist. Like, I don't know if it's healthy to connect with this part of your fist. So yeah, I'm still working on the punching. Okay, makes sense. I'm still working on the punching, and I know I receive a lot of critique for the punching, because I know there are telegraphs. But if I'm just punching like this, and I have to come up with the overhand right, it has to be, this is a power punch, this is a power punch. So this, that, I don't know how not to telegraph it, because if I come with a power punch and I come straight like that, I'm going to damage these knuckles. So when I punch like this and I come with the overhand, I don't want to put all the power into it by doing this and end up hitting these knuckles. So I have to turn my fist in, and I know it has a telegraph. So I can condition everything. PP conditioning expert has entered the chat. Do a hook, okay? Take some boxing lessons and spar with people that take your head off. No, definitely, I think it would help. But even boxing guys are sissies. They wear wraps and they wear gloves. They don't condition their hands. So even if they happen to be in a street fight, they are still going to break their hand. That's my opinion. Like, I don't see a boxing guy punching full power in a street fight. Don't bend forwards too much. Okay, so I'm punching like this. Check. I just want to know, how do boxing guys do street fights? That's my question. Like, I'm willing to be wrong on this thing, but I don't see boxing guys boxing without wraps. I know. Okay, how though? Whenever I've entered a boxing ring or anything to do with martial arts, there's always people. Yeah, I like him. Whenever I see people training martial arts, I always see them wearing either wraps or boxing gloves. Ah, like this part. I'm guessing that's what they punch with. What's up, V-Bucks? I think there are people at the gate, so let me just check if I have any visitors. But I like these discussions though. I like the critique that I'm getting, because it's the only way you're going to get better. Like, I'm willing to be wrong on the punching thing. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, I'll try some straight punches. But like I said, I'm not gonna make it most of the content, because if I do, as I've done before, I end up getting wrist injuries and all sorts of bad things, you know. So I don't want to make it those straight punches. Don't want to do too many straight punches. I guess it's no one. Yeah, but I'll do a bit of boxing as well. This other person wanted to see a low kick and a hook. Yeah, I'll do some more boxing, do a few hooks, try a few straight punches. But like I said, I can, but I don't want to. If I'm ever in trouble, I want to know that my body is a weapon, you know? I'm not saying I'm going out in the street looking for people to fight. But, okay, so let me ask you this, Kinja, 2008. A guy's trying to mac on your girl. What do? The guy physically grabs your girlfriend and wants to start kissing her and whatever. Are you going to tell him, listen, let me quickly get my boxing gloves and my wraps, and then we'll sort it out? Am I being delusional, or are you? Just a question. I'm willing to be wrong on this issue, but I would like to argue with reason and logic. Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen King of the Streets. Yeah, I guess your country is quite affluent. Right now, I don't have that money or that time, so I'm training on weekends, teaching myself. But yeah, I'm guessing other people are much more fortunate. But yeah, I'll try a few straight punches, and if I get an injury, I'll switch back to the way I was striking before. Let me go and urinate quickly. I'm sure boxers are going to say, hey buddy, let's put on boxing gloves. Who said? Let me check quickly. What's this guy saying? I'm sure boxers are going to say, hey buddy, let's put on boxing gloves. Who says that in real life? Self-learning is good too. You live in London? No, I live in South Africa. Street fights. Why are you crying, man? Knife fights. Yeah, I guess. Look, it's highly unlikely that you're going to end up in a street fight unless you cause them yourself. But hey, I might be delusional, but I'd rather condition my body to take pain in especially punching, because punching is going to be the largest part of your fighting arsenal. So I'd rather, and if I'm wrong in the punching technique, then I'd rather learn how to do it properly without gloves or without wraps, because if I do it with gloves or wraps, I'm not really learning anything. I'm not really learning proper technique, because I'm learning how to defend myself while defending my weapons, which are my hands and feet and whatever, you know. King of the Streets. I'll check it out. Is it like a London knife fight movie? Yeah, like I said, the chances of getting into street fights unless you cause them yourselves is highly unlikely. But if it does happen, I'd rather be prepared in the sense that my fists are weapons. Hey, what's up, man? Maybe I'm gonna start playing the Street Fighter sound in the background. Look, I know these are derogatory terms like Street Fighter and self-taught master and whatever. I've seen the content, but it doesn't bother me, bro. Yeah, thanks, someone with something constructive to say. Bare fist box technique. Let me check that out. I screenshotted that thing, so I'll check it out later. Let me hear what this is. I like this conversation, by the way. I'm not getting offended. Like, I'm willing to learn. No one's saying you can't condition your wrists or your fists, but take some boxing classes so your form, technique, and movement are good. And those boxing classes are going to tell me to wear gloves and wraps, which has been my argument from the beginning, right? So, yeah. And DOB Brothers Stick Fight is very nice. Okay. Don't know what that is. Yeah, like hey, Bright Star, haven't seen you in a while. Kinja 2000. Dog Brothers Stick Fights is very nice. Let me screenshot this. I don't know what these things are. Hey, Bright Star, what's up? Yeah, so I'll do a few straight punches, and I'll check out bare knuckle punching technique. But yeah, just to validate my argument even more, even those bare knuckle fighters they are wearing wraps. They aren't going full bare knuckle. They are wearing wraps. Yeah, no, I do agree. My technique is horrible. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is social media. This isn't real life. So And I do it for myself, bro. If I started wearing wraps and gloves, I would be going against my original idea. So yeah, I do it for myself, bro. My idea was never to become a boxer or to become I don't know, a kickboxer or whatever. I wanted to condition my body, especially my fists and my knees and all those things, in order to strike and kick properly. I know it's going to take a longer time, and there's going to be a lot of lessons along the way, and a lot of critique along the way, especially from guys on social media. But hey, yeah, like I said, are you going to tell the guy, this guy, he grabs your chick, he tries kissing her or whatever, in a bar, he's maybe drunk or whatever, he has his friends with him. What do? You try and pull the chick away, he grabs the other arm of your girl, and now it's a situation. What do? You're going to call the bouncer, or you're going to try and defend yourself. Or you're going to tell him, listen, let me quickly go and get my wraps and my gloves so we can sort this out. It's just a scenario. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but what if it happens? What you going to do? So yeah, let me try the straight punch quickly, and then I'll see if I can try and perfect the straight punch. If I can't, then it's back to the inverted upside down punch. Gloves for training. Okay, gloves for training. Then you get into the fights in real life, and then there's no gloves. And then you break your fist on the first punch, because I've punched with straight right now. And in that time, I think I gave 5 punches. Three out of the 5, my fist was buckling like this. And all the punches were slow. Why? Because I had to make sure that the punch landed correctly. So yeah, I guess kicking as well. But now the problem with kicking, maybe a side kick could work, or even an oblique kick, or even a front kick. But now the problem with a roundhouse, if you want to do kicks that go to the head, if a guy blocks them with his elbow, you're going to destroy your leg. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Yeah, probably. I guess I don't have the technique. But yeah, like if I punch like this, like just to show you a comparison. Yeah, I guess you're right. Kinja. Yeah, that's why I don't really go to bars. All the times I went to bars, I had to avoid fights. Not because I was looking for them. It's just people are intoxicated and stuff happens when you aren't sober. If you have, you would be so much faster and less chance to injure yourself. I guess, but I wouldn't be conditioning my fist properly, you know? I would be relying more on the reps than on my technique of punching without hurting myself. Wearing a good tight wrap around your wrist will allow you to condition and strengthen your knuckles and wrist without injuring them. That's how you condition them. I'm not sure about that, my man. Because now you're not developing the muscles needed for your fist to be held tight without injuring yourself. you're relying on the wraps. It's the support. So once the wraps go, the support goes. So yeah, I'll try a few punches and I'll try and make it as fast as possible just by punching straight, right? And then afterwards, I'll do those upside down inverted punches and you'll see twice the speed. Because now the straight punches, I have to think properly about how I'm going to punch so I don't injure myself. So you guys can compare the two. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, I guess forearm exercise would help as well. But hey, I started this topic in one of my live videos, and everybody on social media, okay, let me not say everybody, a few people on social media have gone wild with it. Everybody's putting out punch technique videos and all that stuff, which I watch and I try and see what I can get from them. But then I see the way they punch the bag, and it's a soft bag which they are punching softly. So I think, hey, I can't really take this to heart. This guy isn't punching a heavy bag as hard as possible. So yeah, I'll do a few punches, straight horizontal punches, and I'll try and do them as fast as possible with as much technique as I know. And then I'll do the upside down inverted punches, and you compare the speed of the two and the power of the two. Yeah, knuckle push-ups. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of conditioning I should be doing and I'm not doing, and that's also part of the problem. Okay. So that was the punches with the straight fist. Now I'll do the upside down inverted fist. So yeah, I guess I should be working on both punches, you know, because yeah, I'd say the speed of both of them are about the same, and there's a bit of I hear what you're saying. With the upside down inverted punches, there's a bit of a delay, because once your whole body is there, you have to move this fist back in order to punch with this one. That's like this. It's much more smooth. Yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, I guess I was lazy before, because it involves a lot more conditioning. Like, to stop this from happening is not easy. To line up the punch perfectly, where these knuckles are slightly tucked away and you are connecting straight just with these, requires a lot of skill. So yeah, I definitely have a long way to go. But yeah, I appreciate all the comments and the fact that we could have had this discussion. Even though I was getting some people hot under the collar. But yeah, I guess I will. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go inside now. Thank you for this discussion we had. I'm sorry if anyone got offended by it, but just some of my thoughts that I had to share, But yeah, definitely have a lot to work on, and yeah, I'll keep training and learning as I go. But yeah, thank you for all your support, guys. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all your critiques. I'll see you in the next live.